Now, smelling good is number one. You need to smell good and you need to smell clean. As a bigger person, as a curvy girl, it's easier for us to smell because there's so many, folds and thickness, and we're just more likely and more prone to sweat, especially if you live in a tropical area like Nigeria, Africa, just all over. You need to have a good shower routine. Shower at least twice a day, depending on your schedule, your activities. Twice a day is good, morning and night. Then you need to make sure you shower twice in one shower. Let me explain. So this is something I do. When I go to shower, I wash my face, I shower everything, rinse, rinse the sponge, repeat. So that's the first shower in the number one shower for the morning. Then take your soap in the sponge again, start all over. So the first shower is just to really wash off dirt and everything, and the second shower is like the really cleansing and refreshing shower, And that's why I always take time in the bathroom. Nobody should stress me. So you need to work according to your schedule. So if you know that you're going somewhere far, don't start late because this process is very time consuming. You need to shower twice in one shower. But I even forgot the number one thing before you even shower: oral hygiene. Oral hygiene, I cannot stress this enough. I feel like, especially here in Nigeria, many people don't take their oral hygiene very seriously. We just brush in the morning and we go. No, that's not it. I had a cavity last year and it put a lot of things in perspective for me. Like right now, I can't function if I don't brush in the morning and in the night. Like, you need to brush, you need to floss, you need to have a tongue scraper. Like, it's so bad I carry my floss everywhere I go so that when I'm done eating, and you can't use toothpicks. Toothpicks are horrible for your teeth. Even those floss picks don't do enough. You need to actually floss, like get in there. I feel like the oral hygiene is a separate video. There's something I'm even trying to buy. The water flosser is so amazing. But just so you know, before you even shower, you need to have a good oral hygiene, because imagine you look good, you smell good, and then someone's like, "Oh, look at this fine girl. I want to go talk to her." And then they walk up to you and they say hello, and you say hello, and what they are perceiving is enough to kill 10 flies. Babe, come on. We don't do that in this community. You need to, close up, fresh breath. But for real, oral hygiene is so important. You need to invest in a ton of toothbrushes. Don't use one toothbrush for the whole year. Don't use one toothbrush for the whole 6 months. No. In fact, if you can afford it, change your toothbrush every month or every 2 months. To me, I don't even have a time frame. The moment I feel like this brush is feeling funny, I just change it, because I don't joke with my teeth anymore. And not to say that I was ever joking with my teeth before, but in Nigeria we don't do enough for our teeth. We don't have enough education. And I'm not saying that like Africa, no education, no. It's just that people don't see it as something that's important. They believe every time you go to the hospital, you either have malaria or you're sick or you need surgery or a checkup. No one really cares about their eyes and their teeth. I feel like people even care more about their eyes than their teeth, because a lot of people wear glasses over here, but braces and all these things. So I'm just saying, you need to prioritize your oral health. Get a tongue scraper. I know it sounds like, oh, but I can just brush my tongue really well and it's gonna go. Your tongue is like a towel or like a rug. You need to scrape the liquid dirt out of it because it absorbs a lot of things. That's how we're able to taste food, taste drinks. Our tongue absorbs a lot of things. So the first time I used a tongue scraper, I would never forget. I brushed thoroughly, but I scraped, and I kid you not, it was like pale yellow liquid, like just. And then just right after, when I got good and everything, I felt so clean. Like my mouth felt so clean, even till the next morning. Like no morning breath, no. You need a tongue scraper. You need to floss and you need to brush thoroughly. With a fluoride toothpaste, I don't recommend using the fluoride toothpaste every single day, because that was what made my teeth to be really weak. Because I naturally have this very sensitive everything, sensitive teeth, sensitive this and that. So it weakened my teeth, my tooth to be specific. The one here, I think, is the molar. It weakened it so bad that it had to get extracted. So you need to consult with your dentist. But I don't buy into the idea of using a fluoride toothpaste every single day. Just use it once a week or once a month. Invest in a natural type of toothpaste. So I'll most definitely make separate video for oral hygiene, but just know when you're starting your hygiene process every day, you start with your mouth. And I also read in an article, or was it a video, that it's best to brush before you do your skincare and shower, because when you've already done your skincare and then you brush, the residue and other things around your lips can actually cause your skin to react and cause breakouts and all whatnot, because there are germs in our mouth. That's the whole point of brushing, to keep it clean, right? So brush first, then shower. So now back to the bathroom. You're in the bathroom, you rinse, you shower, you rinse, wash the sponge thoroughly, everything, then you start the process all over again, then rinse properly. Now don't use a sponge that's way too hard. It's gonna hurt your skin. Just get a really soft sponge, but not a loofah. Loofahs are for babies, because your skin is really soft. So get a really soft sponge, but you control how hard you want to scrub. But don't always scrub too hard, because you're just hurting your skin in the long run. Now, after rinsing thoroughly, you need to rinse thoroughly, because you don't want soap to be stuck on your skin, and then it makes you like sticky. You need to rinse thoroughly. And if you have folds in between, make sure you get those folds under your boobs, under your armpit, definitely your neck. You need to make sure you get all the folds in between your thighs and your back and the lower back area, under the back of your knee, those folded areas, anywhere there's fold, make sure you pay maximum attention to those areas. After that, you dry properly. Okay, now another hack for you is smelling good. Invest in a good deodorant. Let me tell you, even if you don't like perfume, you need deodorant, because we're just bigger. So like I said earlier, we tend to sweat more. Even if you're not prone to sweat, you're lucky enough not to be prone to sweat. It just helps to smell extra good. When you already smell clean, then you layer on with good smells. But if you smell bad and you're masking it with good smells, you're gonna smell funky, just smell weird. Yeah, so uh, a good deodorant under the arms, it helps to not let you sweat. And even if you sweat so much and you end up breaking a sweat, you're not going to smell because of that sweat. Then you need a body spray. Okay, a body spray, affordable. There are affordable body sprays these days. If you live in Nigeria, you can get an affordable body spray for as low as maybe 2k to 5, I don't know, depending on where you live, at most 5k, and depending on the brand. Then if you can, especially if you're not like a student or super young, if you can, invest in a good quality perfume. Most good quality perfumes these days are mostly designer perfumes. They're anywhere from 50 something k to 400 upward, right? Just invest in a good perfume. Even if it's, I don't know if there are any for 20k, but even if it's 20k, 50k, 60k, invest in them, because a little goes a long way. Once you just go one, two, three, you're good. You're good. Then with the body spray, you can spray all over. So now you have that, but the body sprays don't last long. Then you have the good quality perfume helping to put everything together. So once you walk into a room, someone's like, "Oh my god, you smell so good." I'm like, "Thank you. Stop." Then, if you can't afford the designer perfumes, it's totally fine. Get Vaseline, right? In the areas that you spray, you rub the Vaseline there. Areas that you spray, you rub the Vaseline there, then you spray your body spray, no matter how cheap. No, I mean, don't let it be too cheap, like 500 naira. I don't know what they mixed in it, but something affordable. Even if it's 2k, it's gonna smell good, and because of the Vaseline, it's gonna last longer. Trust me, if it's meant to last for just 2 hours, if you put the Vaseline there just a little bit, just rub it. If you put the Vaseline there and you spray, it's gonna last at least 5 hours or more, depending on how um much you sweat or how much you don't sweat. So make sure to do that. It's very important. If you can, carry a perfume in your bag everywhere you go. That's something I definitely do. I almost never leave the house. If I'm going with a bag, I almost never leave without my perfume or a body spray in my bag. Then for curvy girls, shapewear goes a long way. Like right now I'm wearing shapewear. I wear shapewear a lot. And it's not just about waist trainer. For instance, if you're a busty curvy girl, right, really busty, I don't know how you guys do it. You guys are trying. But from busty friends I've had in the past, they always say to invest in a good quality bra. You can't just buy any kind of bras like we that are just, not so big on the upside. So you need to invest in a good quality bra that's gonna really pack it up and make it firm, because I know you guys want to do things like sports. And I used to have this roommate who was super busty, and she for sports she would have to get the regular bra, then get like a really thick sports bra. I think that's one of the thickest sports bras I've ever seen in my life. It had this strap, that strap, this strap, that strap. It's expensive being curvy. It's expensive being a girl, period. It's expensive being a thick girl. It's expensive being a curvy girl, especially when you live in a tropical country like Nigeria that it's always hot. So you need to, if you're really busty, you need to invest in a good bra, a solid bra that's gonna really pack it up. It's going to be expensive, sadly, but that's why it's called an investment, because you don't want to keep buying cheap bras that's just going to break, just going to bend, just going to make you look so not packaged. You want to look nice and presentable. So you have to invest in a good quality bra. Then a sports bra as well. If you're really physical, or you tend to do a lot of running, a lot of walking, a lot of physical activities, you just might need to go the extra mile to get a sports bra. Then for my girlies with a bigger belly, or just a regular belly, but we want to look more snatched, you need a good waist trainer. I feel like I just always need a waist trainer. I love waist trainers, but the thing is, notice, just try not to punish yourself, because there comes a fine line. There's a fine line between wanting to look good and then being pressured to look good. There's sometimes I want to wear this outfit and I'm not feeling it, and I feel bloated, and I'm like, I don't have the energy to begin to suck my stomach inside a waist trainer. And I'm like, see, if you're fine, you're fine. If you're not fine, you're not fine. I will be like, now fat, I don't keep pressing, to be honest. So it's not every time you punish yourself with the whole waist trainer thing. Get a waist trainer that's your size. I know they'll tell you, oh, you need to get a smaller one because it's to expand, and that you will faint though. Have you not seen those videos of people fainting because the waist trainer was too tight and too uncomfortable? Don't kill yourself trying to look good just because your crush is going to be there, or just because, if you're uncomfortable and you cannot breathe, take it off, or don't even wear it at all, right? So, but when shopping for a waist trainer, get a waist trainer that's your size, your actual size, because it's still gonna snatch you, but you need to be able to breathe. And like right now, I'm wearing a waist trainer, but I can literally breathe in the waist trainer. I can eat a full meal in this waist trainer and I'll be fine. I just can't eat fast. I mean, I don't even eat fast on a regular, but I can't eat fast. I just need to take it slow and control my breathing, but I'll be fine. I won't faint. Like, I can wear this waist trainer for the next 5-6 hours and I'll be fine. But if you know that you're wearing this waist trainer and you're looking good, you're feeling good, but in 30 minutes or 10 minutes you're already feeling lightheaded, take it off. It's not your size, okay? So you need to get a waist trainer that is your size. No matter how big you are, no matter how small you are, get a waist trainer that's your size. Now, shapewear, still on the topic of shapewear, a good quality tights, a pair of Spanx, Skims, or just any brand that's not mainstream. You need tights. Let me tell you, tights are your best friend. I can't even stress it enough. When you're wearing a dress, right, or a skirt, you can't just wear just your underwear. No, tights is like, it's mandatory. Aside from the fact that it protects you from, God forbid, incidents of rape, or if maybe the wind is so much and you're wearing a flowy flare skirt and the wind is so much and your clothes go all the way up, right? It protects you from that because you always know that you're covered. If there's a need for you to run fast, like an emergency, everyone is running, and black people, once we see one person running, we start running, everybody's just running, there's chaos. You know that you can raise up your dress and run and fly and jump without anyone seeing your crucial parts, because from your thighs up it is private. So you need to have good tights, good stable tights, and there are so many textures, right? There are the tights that are really loose and comfortable, stretchy but comfortable. You won't have to break a sweat when putting them on. And there are the tights, the ones that my mom loved. Oh my goodness, those were the kind of tights she used to get for me. They would be so thick and strong. No one can penetrate. I promise you, no one. Only the hand of God. Because it will be so strong you can't even fix your nails and wear this kind of tights. You're gonna break a nail. So those tights are so good for shaping you. Like they make you feel so shaped, especially if you're gonna be wearing a dress with a loose material, like a very light material. So to avoid your body, if your body is really soft like mine, like really soft and wobbly, everything is just going to be shaking. So you need a good tight that's just going to keep you firm, so you feel like you can walk, you can do anything without your body just causing unnecessary distraction, and you just feel and look smart. And those kinds of tights, the really thick ones, the tight ones, not tight to the point where you're uncomfortable, but tight as in it snatches you in, your whole body, your butt, your thighs, everything. It snatches you in and makes you look properly shaped. That's what I mean, right? So the good part about that is that you might not even need a waist trainer, because it goes all the way up normally and it sucks your belly in. So it just gives you that natural lipo look. So if you don't always want to wear a waist trainer, that is totally fine, right? Because that tights pair of tights is going to give you the suction that you need. Another type of tights that you can consider is faja. Fajas are what people who just got a BBL wear. So the doctor tells them to wear it so it can mold, like their body is already molded in a specific way, so it can keep it in that mold, it can shape it that way. So you can wear a faja. I've seen women who didn't have a BBL wear fajas, I think. Yeah, because it's just like a tight, but it's more work. So it's like a tight and a waist trainer together. You understand? Instead of wearing a tight and then you wear a waist trainer and you're doing all the, you know with the faja, it's just the tights. You put it on, then when it's all the way up. Some even have, like a bra inside it, or like a strap that goes all the way up to the back, that gives back coverage. So you just have to wear that, buckle the hooks, zip it up, and you're good to go. I think I even want to get a faja for myself. But yeah, so you could either do that, the waist trainer, the tights, or the faja. Then another thing is dressing for your body type. Because we are curvy, everything looks extra on us, right? So if you're pear shaped, you need to know the kind of outfits that go for your body type. If you're square shaped, rectangle shape, or just a round shape, you need to know the kind of outfits that flatter your body type. I believe anyone can look beautiful. All you need to do is know what works for your body type and dress accordingly. Know what works for your skin tone and dress accordingly. The colors that flatter you, the colors that don't flatter you. By the time you pair all these things together, you're gonna smell good, look good, feel good. Because when you look good, you just feel more confident. You feel like you can take over the world. You feel like you can be in a music video. You feel like you can be an actress. You feel like you can do anything, right? So focus on being clean, having good hygiene, oral hygiene, skin hygiene, clothes hygiene. Because come on, we can't shower and look good and then wear clothes that smell, right? So all these things should be taken into consideration. And then, just light makeup, nothing too heavy, nothing too extra, depending on where you're going, by the way. And I'm not anti-makeup, I love makeup. So just know what works for you, know what flatters your body type, flatters you as a person, add your own twist to it, and just like that, you look amazing. So yeah, bye.